of nowhere came from his family lineage. Suddenly he became king. And suddenly he lost it. He has not mastered the presence of God. He has not matured into the fullness of God for his life. So he got it quickly and lost it quickly. 2 years he was approved. 17, how many years? He was no longer the king, but he was sitting on the king. He was chasing after the real king in the bush. He was an unceremonial king. He was not accepted. So we can have a king sitting on the throne, but in reality he is not the king. He was chasing after the king to terminate the king for many, many, many years. Hallelujah. And during that process, he was invariably training the real king. Hallelujah. In the act of mastering the presence of God. In the act of mastering confidence and dependence of God. That's what he was doing to David while he was chasing him in the bush. He was causing David to learn the act of dependence, the act of maturity, the act of trust, the act of absolute confidence in God. He was training David the act of meekness. If you are wise, the things that you have gone through before you became great, they will always humble you and cause your stability of that kingship. Hallelujah. Yesterday we were here. I remembered the time we were chasing those smokers, those Igbo smokers, those drunkards, those people that are regarded as a non-entity. We were chasing them in an uncompleted building there. Hallelujah. I can't forget. Those are my training period. Those are my period of giving it all out to go after soul. The souls that God treasures. No soul is underneath. No soul is insignificant. Every soul is important. What brings joy in heaven that will make God to celebrate is the salvation of souls. Let somebody shout hallelujah. Hallelujah. So what am I driving at this morning? Seeking his presence wholeheartedly is what stabilizes and guarantees your promotion and sustainability of that position that you will ever assume in life. In Luke chapter 19 from verse 1, Luke chapter 19 from verse 1, we quickly look at the story of Zacchaeus. How he gave everything out to seek after the Lord. Verse 1, the Bible says, and Jesus entered and passed through Jericho. You see, Jesus was not a lazy man. He was not resting. He was always out looking for how he can go about his father's business for the purpose for which he was created, for the purpose for which he left his throne to earth. So he couldn't be here a day without doing the work of God. So he entered and passed through Jericho. And behold, there was a man named Zacchaeus, which was the chief among the publicans, and he was what? Rich.